to take. From State Farm Stadium,
Let's go.
Arizona. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And they wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble running it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Say what? What?
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Midfield, mark it down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. There's Murray. Steps away. This one caught by Max Williams. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down. What'll be a gain of 21 yards. A glimpse of his athleticism there, what they're going to have to do with. He can use his legs and dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And when you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him behind, keep him in the pocket. This is the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that he tried to make a big play and give up a bigger one instead.
Throwing again on second down. Murray dancing to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The coverage maybe too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Forced out to his... And he'll
Touchdown, Kyler Murray.
Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from the other alley. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Solid finish to a solid opening drive, and that's the threat that he represents. He can take off and score on you.
What he makes it is 11-on-11 football. Because a lot of the times the quarterback isn't much of a runner, so you don't have to account for it. Well, you do with him, and now he actually gets a lead blocker instead, and he's able to cash that one in.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that'll bring up second down. Dalton now, the pass. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Passing. It's Dalton. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play, won or lost the game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot, and you change that up just because you're down a touchdown.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Dalton. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Robinson's got it.
One thing we do know So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
He's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. And he goes.
And he goes down.
Down
he goes.
Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
2020 wasn't the year that Chandler Jones would normally have because of a biceps injury. Only 1 sack in the 5 games played, but he had 17 sacks in 2017, 19 in 2019. Let's play some numerology here. Can he have 21 in 2021?
So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him through. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away from 19 with his legs and a first down. To throw, it's Murray. Hopkins making the catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Cardinals after the catch there by DeAndre Hopkins. Remember, he spent 7 seasons in Houston, now in his 2nd year with Arizona, and went over 10,000 yards receiving for his career last year. Another big season, also tied his career high with 115 catches. That's bigger than the Hail Murray against the ball.
Cliff Kingsbury is saying, hey, let's take another look at that. He's going to throw down the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. On the move to his left. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, Murray rolling to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Murray to air it out again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Murray going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Touchdown!
Catches everyone by surprise. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That worked out perfectly. The ball took the ball and found his man wide open for a pass and a score on a fake field goal. I love that play.
Prater for the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal. But they got 3 points out of it. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. So Dalton now.
It's intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will finally put it in the return.
Byron Murphy.
He takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted.
Brandon, this is a better quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Come to the end zone. Touchdown. Come on. Touchdown.
Second touchdown in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is a one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From the 30 on second down.
Down he goes.
Heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they'll get up.
Marking down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And again, tackled by Wilson just short for 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. On the return, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are rolling with him. So they've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
I believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once in a row.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it.
Well, they cannot let you completion.
DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Murray now. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Alec Ogletree able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The first down throw coming for Dalton. The man is Komet, the tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton, man open is Robinson. Now the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we reach halftime here. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but
That sucks.
can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. Let's go. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't as strong as the first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's good one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
J.J. Watt.
Here's Dalton. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here. He also picks up a 1st down.
Sorry, what?
And Dalton to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Cole Komet, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Dalton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And it'll be Dalton again. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught in the building.
It's too bad, isn't it? I feel pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Throw caught here by Bird. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Jameer Bird, 47 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Say what?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
What?
Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in. But somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
What?
Murray now on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Say what?
Phoenix, Arizona is the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
Say what?
That
Say
one,
what?
it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray now to throw. Dancing to his left.
Caught it by DeAndre
Right side
Hopkins.
to Hopkins. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Say what?
12
Say
yards on
what?
3rd down as the drive rolls on.
What?
1st down, Murray.
Trying to do something like Murray.
Down he goes.
Down he goes, lost in yards.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge.
Say
as they
what?
get
Say
him
what?
on the line.
It almost
Say
looked
what?
like
What?
didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and
Trying to do something,
every
Kyler
time he
Murray.
takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
Say what? Say
DeAndre
what?
Hopkins once again the intended target. 3rd down.
What?
Throwing now is Murray.
Nearly.
Away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did
Say
defensively to
what?
stay with the
Say
receiver
what?
and knock the ball away? I think
What?
he had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And it's
My God, Kyler
incomplete. They
Murray.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Time
You're
for
watching the
4th.
NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Dole. He finds Robinson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. This is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. This will be Dalton again.
Down he
He's
goes.
going to go down. Sandbag at the 13-yard line. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. That's complete right side to Komet. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You talk about a guy weighing in the 270 range.
Incomplete.
Once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's in the top to go down.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that'll get the lead
Kick
down to
is good.
5. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to make it through.
I think the special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. This time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Say what?
Ready to go to the next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense
What?
holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute
Like
offense
DeAndre
is
Hopkins.
will run that effectively.
And what with the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to run the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It's
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
When I take a partner right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Throwing, Dalton. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Dalton here from the gun.
Down he goes.
He's pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having points at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And he's got his man in the out route. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. Here's Dalton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Dalton. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a first and goal.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, good move at the 5. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Dalton, 7 big yards on the kick. Oh, no, lost the football. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it up. And he's got Moody in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bears have taken the lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take it.
Oh, my bad.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This would stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears defense gearing up as they take the field.
Say what?
And big play last time they were out there. Looked like they might give up points. Instead, they got the fumble recovery, and it led to a touchdown. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's simple. Is a missed opportunity.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Say what? Say what? What? What?
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
What?
Back to throw. Murray forced out to his left. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Here for the tie.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Touchdown! Arizona! Touchdown!
So for those who have faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that's a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
They have done it.
Before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to look to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this
And now
situation.
that should end this.
Cover all their bases. There we go. In this game, they needed some type of miracle there at the very end. They couldn't get it done. It was really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.